Lesson 1, you're always tired when you're losing. In the ring, when you're getting an ass kicking, you're tired. If you're winning, you're excited. You're enjoying the experience. You don't feel tired when you're enjoying life. In life, it's easy to have endless motivation when you're winning. Think about it. Your company is making millions. You're fucking models, popping bottles, traveling the world, writing threads from a beach club in Dubai. Do you think motivation is a problem? Do you think I ever feel tired? I'm too excited. Life's too amazing. Lesson 2, everybody loves a winner. Nobody cares how you bought that velvet McLaren or your bro bought his Lambo. They care that you're driving it. They want to learn from you, talk to you. Girls want to ride with you. Hows don't matter. Results talk. Win at any cost. Lesson 3. Oh, yes, he beat me because I had a bad ankle. Check the record. Does it say lost, but it's okay because he had a bad ankle? Or does it just say lost? If nobody cares about your excuses, why do you even say them? You're training yourself that it's okay to fail. It's never okay to fail, and no excuse is good enough. Stop saying them. Stop thinking them. You're reinforcing excuses in your own mind. You either won or you lost. Which one was it? Lesson 4, your team helps you prepare. But in the end, you're all alone. It's down to you. Support networks are great, but in the harshest realities of life, you're always alone. You're alone because even the people who care about you don't care about your problems. They have their own. When your chips are down, no one will drag you up. They might give you a helping hand when you're 95% to the top. But that's about it. Nobody is dragging your ass up the mountain. They'll resent you if they even have to try. You're alone in life, all alone. You a pussy or not. Feel-good words are great, but do they fix the problem? Don't confuse the two. You say, I'm broke and sad. Support network replies, oh no, that's not good, cheer up. Reality? Still broke, still sad. You are alone with your struggle, so fight it alone. Lesson 5, your opponent won't go easier on you on fight day because you're too busy to run today. Your opponent is life. Does your bank give a fuck that you were too tired to start that side hustle? Does it feel sorry for you when the number is 0? Life's gonna fuck you up the best it can, and if you didn't prepare, it will not be any easier on you. The fight is coming, whether you're ready or not. Lesson 6, the eyes always tell the truth. You keep a straight face after that low kick, but I see it in your eyes. Look her dead in the eye when she says she loves you. Is she lying? Eyes can't lie. People nowadays fear eye contact. They make it rarely. I use it selectively. For example, I let you start telling me your story. I listen and play interested. I'm looking away. When it gets to a key part of the story, I look you dead in the eye, unprompted. Are you bullshitting me? I'm about to find out. Do you carry on talking? Pause? Stutter? Lesson 7, fatigue makes cowards of us all. This is a saying by Patton. It ties in with point 1 absolutely. When you're too tired to fight, you're a coward. Everyone's a coward when defenseless. People will do anything you want if they can't resist your onslaught. Most people lack stamina. Stamina for life. Stamina to resist. Let me tell you a story I've never told before. A man robbed me of 500 pounds on a low-level business deal about 4 years ago. I found out his brother owned a Lebanese restaurant. So I put a girlfriend outside with flyers saying, this is a family of thieves. She'd hand them out to people on their way in or out, with the true story saying they robbed this pretty girl money instead of mine. Customers started complaining to staff. Why'd you steal from her? The owners grew tired of the bullshit. Fatigue. They yelled at the girl and customers were disgusted. You can't yell at her, you robbed her. I was sitting in the car watching, making sure she's okay. It took only 3 days for the brother, not even the man who owed me, to pay me. Effort, consistency, pressure. Make people tired. They'll lose the bravado and try to find a solution. Energy in equals results out. Wear your opponents down. You don't need huge action. You need small, consistent action to fatigue an adversary. Prey on the weakened state. Lesson 8. There is no payday without risk. You'll never get paid huge money to beat a nobody until you've already become a somebody. You become a somebody by beating the somebody before you. Risk equals reward. There is no situation in life with a huge payoff and zero cost for losing. Logic ensures this. If there was no downside to loss, everyone would attempt and X% would achieve it. Therefore, it wouldn't be rare. Scarcity equals value. The risk is why there's a payday. You cannot disassociate the two. When you see a risk, you see a chance. Waiting for a payday without a huge cost to the fuck up, cool. Keep waiting. See you in 20 years. Waiting. I've taken risks my entire life. Some worked out, some didn't. But I was prepared to give it all I got. Even one big payoff can be enough. Lesson 9. Nobody is prepared to lose. The best fighters I met were only brave because they didn't think losing was possible. Nobody sat and said, it's okay if I lose. Okay, if I go hospital and my wife watches me get knocked out. Okay, if I maybe die, that's fine. Loss wasn't a possibility. There is strength in this. Sure, but it's also denying reality. Most people who think about losing, who consider the repercussions, never want to fight at all. They pull out. Nobody is ready to lose. Everybody is ready to win. If you can sit and ponder and plan for and consider the loss and still approach with absolute bravery with the intention of winning, to be prepared for loss without losing your nerve, then you have a superpower. Lesson 10. Your opponent is just as scared as you. So you have a great idea. Do you think you're the first person to ever think of it? Was Mr. Starbucks the first man to ever consider coffee? Maybe it's been thought of 10,000 times. Why hasn't it been actioned? You tell me. You see a beautiful girl at the bar. She's looking at you. You're looking at her. Sly glances. Why won't she be more clear with her intentions? Everyone's afraid. Everybody. The brave cause shockwaves through the earth. Why? Because nobody is brave. If you approached every girl who ever looked at you, 10% of them would have ended up naked in your bed. But you didn't. Coward. Everyone's afraid. But you're not. Don't know what to say to her. No problem. Go get it. Life will never come to you. You must come to life. Do you understand this difference? Say it out loud. Go. Do you feel the power? The power you have created. Life is afraid. You are not. You fear nothing. Such is the way of Wudang. Lesson 11. A well-practiced poker face will fool many people. People are not versed in how to use eye contact effectively. The ability to effectively lie is the ability to change reality. My poker face saved my life. I was too calm to rob, too calm to kill. Why is he not afraid? The lowest I ever felt in my life. I couldn't sleep or eat. Depression isn't something I believe in. I don't know what to call it. People say they are too sad to get out of bed. I was too sad to go to bed. All I could do was work. 1.5 years later, I was a millionaire. I am a warrior. Life doesn't come to me. I come to life. Unhappiness motivates. Depression motivates. I will bend reality to achieve absolute freedom. I fear nothing. Cowardice is the ultimate enemy of man. Sooner or later, the brave always win. Lesson 12. The basics pay off more than fancy bullshit. Spinning heel kick is nice. A good jab cross is just as good. A KO is a KO. Which is more likely? Which has less risk, more energy efficient? Basics pay off 99% of the time. You don't need to overcomplicate life. Train hard, work hard. Stick to your word. Eat right, sleep right. Prioritize important things. Don't let vices get out of control. Only enjoy yourself if you earned it. Give your all to every opportunity. Treat people with respect. Willing to learn. 99% of what you need for life. This isn't complicated. Consistently and effectively. Repeatedly. No fluffy bullshit. You're known as a dependable guy who says what he means. You never lie. You have a firm handshake and a hard work ethic. You will not fail. In the end, basics pay. Always. Be on time. Every time. Basics win. You've never pushed yourself in your life. Yes, I have. No, you haven't. Not even close. Lesson 13. Be prepared to adapt. Your plan never, ever goes to plan. When I fight Tate, I'll low kick him. He stands sideways. Yes, no one ever tried that before. 12 weeks of low kick training. Get in the ring, and it's not working. Now what? You train for one plan. That was it. It's not working. You now have a brain attack. I never had a game plan before any fight. I trained everything. I got fit, I got strong, and I used reactions to win. In life, if your basics are in check, mind is open and you're energetic, you can jump in any direction required to make money. Even if you fail, you will learn a lot. If something isn't working, give up near instantly and swap it out for a different path. This doesn't mean don't be dedicated. It means analyze all options. Don't be stubborn. Flexibility is better than a perfect plan. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, but the most adaptable. I can make money in digging holes or kickboxing. You name it, I'll get it done. I will never, ever be broke. Lesson 14. Being entertaining gets you further, faster. We live in an attention culture. Can you cultivate and capture attention? Everyone's busy and nobody cares. So, make them care. Entertain others, and you have their attention. This is true for fighting in life. Everyone likes a KO artist. It's interesting. Everybody likes a fuck up. That's interesting too. Remember when Britney shaved her head? But if you can cultivate attention, not at your own expense, by doing the right things with a spin, that's how you win. For example, you have a sales job, you want a promotion. Every day you bring cupcakes into the office and give them to your boss. This is a 500 call cupcake. I'm making 500 calls today. Do you actually make 500 calls? Up to you. But what's important is you have the boss's attention. McGregor's record is average. Why was he paid so much? He knew how to get attention. Now you are ready to get to work. Lesson 15. Being good is better than looking good. And being good and looking good is how you reach the top. Lesson 16. Every man is intimidated by your success. This is key. Do you know how often dudes talk to me about the fighting they did when they know about my career? What they did is nothing compared to what I did. They know I don't care. They just feel the need to prove themselves. This is super usable, super. If you're a multimillionaire and people want to prove themselves to you, they'll be fantastic workers and they make themselves rich and you richer. Only hire people who respect you enough to want to prove their own power to you. Essential.